Hi, this is Liam from Gaming.com, and this is my full review of the 3DS XL. Now let's start with the good. Obviously, the first big change with the 3DS XL is the big screens. Now, these screens are absolutely amazing. Before on the normal 3DS, I sort of had to squint to really look at them, being only 2.5-inch screens. But now, with the 4.8-inch screens on the 3DS XL, it's amazing. It's like playing on a console. I've played Ocarina of Time again, I've been playing Animal Crossing, I've been playing Monster Hunter, and they all look amazing on these big new screens. Now, because of these new big screens, the 3D just seems to work better. Before you could see it, but it was sort of wasted on the tiny screens. Now it just seems more depthy and overall like cinema 3D. Now, of course, being an overall bigger device, it now has a bigger battery. Before the normal 3DS, I got about 3 hours while playing with 3D. On this, I can get about 5 if I'm not really pushing it with the brightness down to halfway. Now, of course, the whole being bigger part of it also makes it feel better in my ginormous man hands. Before, my hands got cramped after about 15 minutes, but with this, I can play Mario Kart drifting using the shoulder buttons for hours. It's really quite remarkable how making a device bigger these days actually makes it better. For years we went along, everything needs to be smaller, but now, the 3DS XL, bigger is better. Now for the bad, and that's pretty much what you're seeing on screen. By keeping the same resolution, which Nintendo had to in order to keep compatibility, they've made the screen somewhat pixely. Now, this isn't a huge problem after playing with it a couple of hours, but if you go straight from the old 3DS to this new one, you will notice it at first, specifically in the menus. In the games, it's not too bad, but when you're navigating the eShop or you're just using the general menus, you can see it quite a lot. Now, as I live in the UK, when I bought the 3DS XL, it actually didn't come with any accessories. It came with the 3DS XL and that was it. I had to buy the cradle and the charger separately. Now, this isn't a huge problem as you can pick them up for about £20, which is, I'd say, about $40. But the fact that you have to do this on a console that's more expensive than the old one is pretty ridiculous. Although I do know in the US you do get a charger with it. Now, another downside of being such a big device, it really isn't that portable anymore. This isn't such a problem for me since I carry it around in my backpack, but for people who carry it around in their trousers, you're going to have a bit of an issue. Now, if you wear these big cargo trousers, not an issue at all, you'll be able to do it fine. But if you're wearing these skinny jeans, I'd recommend taking something to carry it in. Now it's finally time for the conclusion. And the conclusion is, the 3DS XL is a great device. Really is. And if you haven't got a 3DS already, I would really recommend going for the XL. It's better in almost every way and it's much more enjoyable. However, if portability is a big issue to you, then I would go with the original. Now, of course, this new one is about £30 cheaper than the old device, which can be a killer for some, but I would really recommend spending that extra £30 or $60 or whatever it is to get this particular model. I've been Liam from Gaming.com. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time.